little reminders, sometimes I call them glimmers, but it's the little reminders of um, what I don't automatically do, if that makes sense. It's not the things that I'm already doing because I don't need a reminder for that. I'm very habitual, and so much so that I don't work the things in that I need between my habits at times. And having the monks, A Walk for Peace, come through our community, well, it's just mind-blowing to me, first of all, that they're in America, as the rest of the world says, that like that says enough. And that it's within my lifetime. Like there's so I've got conflicting feelings about that. Like, oh, I'm so sad they're here, but I'm so grateful they're here. Um, it's a wild presence to me, and um sometimes I can't think of this. I don't know what the correct word is, so please excuse my lack of knowledge on this. Like, it's a contradiction, it's the juxtaposition, it's the oxymoron. Like, I don't know what the word is for it, but it's when my body feels incredibly triggered and I have no control. Sometimes it's the smallest thing that can bring me back in. A sip of water, a deep breath, a step outside. It never ceases to amaze me. And you guys know I've been teaching this for years, but it's still like my brain still struggles that those two things don't match. If it feels that bad, the solution must be that big, and it's not. And frequently I look back to in grad school, I did education for a couple of years, and I did some teaching, and that's where I get the analogy of when a kindergarten teacher walks in and they start whispering, what do the kids do? Right? Because everybody can try to scream over them. Don't recommend it. But when I whisper, they're so curious. They want to know what's happening. And everybody gets quiet. And that is, I gift that to you guys because it feels like the gift to my recovery. It's like, no, it doesn't have to be that big. It can actually be this small. And that's exactly what happens to my nervous system. It slows everything down. Because I feel like if the solution needed to be as big as the problem, I would stay on the merry-go-round. Like I don't think I would ever get off. I would always be chasing. But the gift in that was being taught about how my body releases things, right? Like with the shaking that I was talking about before. And that's not bad or wrong. It's just because of the chemicals that had to be released. And then my body has to metabolize them. It has to express them and release them in some way. Much like when it's 30 freaking degrees. Have you guys been outside today? Holy crap. Walking out there, if we don't have the right clothes on, our bodies will just start shaking, right? It was learning that my body does exactly what it's supposed to do. And just because I start a tool or a new practice doesn't mean it's not working. I just need to understand why my body's doing what it's doing. And when I gain that understanding, which happens to be energetically the opposite of shame, we'll talk more about that. When I understand, I'm so much more apt to keep doing it. When I know the why, when I can experience it, when there's a cause and an effect and I can feel the difference, it might not happen the first time, especially if it's within the 7 minutes, right? Like I don't feel relief yet. But as soon as someone taught me, obviously, because I held on to it, adrenaline takes 7 minutes to metabolize. That was important to my body. And when we're living in a habitual survival state, do you know how many 7 minutes I got to process without it? Yeah. So just the gift of, thank goodness, recovery can be little, small, and quiet. It doesn't have to match the big, scary, and the loud. It can be the simplest things. And it can also be putting on comfy jammies, eating a Coke float in the middle of the day on the couch. I don't know why I needed a Coke float, but I had one for my birthday and it was really good, so I needed another one. The invitation to repair, be with me and me in whatever way feels connected, and I can't do it wrong. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. And